Okay, we got a sea salt. This hydrogen peroxide, the perlite, guys, and my media that I use. Okay, now this is the thing that I'm going to repot it now. Could see that? Okay, that's the one I repotted. Okay, there you go. You see what's inside. See, this is the size of the pot that they put in. That's the original pot, and this is what it looked like. Beautiful rhizomes here. It's really actually the healthy orchids, and we check it out inside, guys. Get it slowly. I already put water on this. That's why it's really easy to remove. See, that's what I have. Okay. After a lot, but it's different than when you look after them just at home if you get tons of collection already. But unlike in the farm, they got like millions of orchid species there. So of course, it's not really easy to taking care of them one by one. So by that, if you bring these things at your home, you may as well do it thoroughly. Hi guys. Clean it thoroughly, check them up thoroughly, and make sure you get really healthy orchids for the starter. Giving them new fresh home, fresh media, fresh brand new pots and everything. And you give them some, if you think they have some infection there or diseases that they carry with them, have a look and check them around and give them some you know, hydrogen peroxide. That's what I did. It's worked for me. I hope it's worked for you too, guys. I dissolved that hydrogen peroxide in the water. I give only a tiny amount with a small amount of water. Wow, actually, wow, it looked like 2 of them. I don't really think that I can do 2 of those, but I'll see. There is heaps of them here. Like really quite a lot. I'm thinking about gonna remove this. I think look like really want to separate it. See? I'll see what I can do after I finish this one. Sorry about the messy kitchen, guys. That's what you do. Well, after this, you have to really sanitize your kitchen with this to avoid the cross-contamination. Okay, guys? Sanitize this with a good sanitation. Use a good one for cleaning. So I use the lukewarm water, not too hot, not too cold. It's just tolerable like our human skin. So our kids love that. If you give them cold water to wash right now, they will be shriveled, cold and shriveled. They don't like it. So let's say you get healthy roots, they're gonna die on you. They won't survive. Okay. And there's a lot of water. Just to clean them up. And also this one. I'll give them a good water. See that one? In one small pot. Kind of orchids they love see the small pot and this really big choco block together. Medium. Orchids love to compact each other, no? Like you know, being together really tight. They love like that. So I didn't remove this yet. Ah, that's good. That's good stick. So don't throw this out. You can still using it again. And the good thing is I like this because it's not really choking your plants. This kind of clip, especially you got flower or big rhizomes, they are really good. Okay. What's it got here? The one thing that when I do bedding with these plants, like really like at least 20 or 25 person bedding this, and I was really lucky. I was the first one, so it was really for us. So when we did bedding this online, it was like wow, I was the first, and it's really good. I knew the plant is so healthy. I could see the picture in the root system in them. See this? See that one? Well, I can see there is a block, but still a lot of nice and healthy roots in this. It looked like going to separate any moment, so I'll see what I can do for this. Now I guess guys, after I've done this now, showing it to you what I did in washing this one, I think I'm gonna come back when I finish this and show it to you, and then we go together with the potting. Okay, that's all the dead roots that I removed from the, see this one, half alive, half rotten. See, and the rest is really brownish, and halfway rotten too. See, it's so peppery. So this is all here together, all the medias and everything. That's from that. That's what it looked like. It's really yucky. So no wonder my plants, the new plants that I purchased, that we purchased bidding online, no wonder it turned yellowish, and they look like 2 or 3 leaves. 1 or 2 leaves are falling actually, because they turned yellow last week, a week ago. And I thought I'm just gonna show you guys the actual color of the yucky roots, the dead root system for the orchids. So that's the very important, everybody, to my dear viewers right now, that whenever you buy, or if you are the beginners too, if you are the beginners out there, it's very important after you buy the orchids, the new one from the shop, or you can buy it in the orchid farms, or in the online shop, or orchid farm online, or anywhere in the shop that you bought. Actually, you should really look at it inside and really inspect it thoroughly, what's happening in the bottom or inside the pot. And if it's really need to change, you really have to, so your orchid's really happy and you give him good life and fresh start as well. Okay guys, after 30 minutes 30 minutes or so after I cleaned him up, really good clean up, this is what they look like, the real actual orchids. And this is the leftover for the beautiful roots that is not soggy. See, as you can see here, it's not soggy or peppery, it's nice. So this one, you're gonna leave that one, and it's very good now. How did they look like this, then they're really freaking looking old there, and later on you're gonna get problem with it, so I better remove them. And I'll show you soon how the old peppery roots look like from them. They must been really kind of at least few years old that they haven't repotting that after they planted from the little one. That's often in the farm, orchid farm, this is planted in and then just giving more and more nutrients on them until they grow commercially, really boosting them to grow really quickly. It's pretty healthy orchids. Just when it times to repotting, you have to change the pot and the new media and inspect what's going on inside. This is the actual looking now. See, it will grow on me on time, and the flower is gone too after 2 days. So you know what's happening with that after flower. I'm just gonna cut this. I'm just get this one scissor, cut like this, just on the top, the tip on it. It's just like that. Oops, I make sure I don't hit the other leaves, something like that. So yeah, I give a plant really good chance to come back. And now I'm really make sure that I don't have any things that goes contagious in our collection at home. I want them to spray like this. Oh, actually guys, they have two of them now because I managed to separate them. As you can see here, I cut them in the middle because they are wobbly and really kind of need separation. I did separate it. See, this is actually the hydrogen peroxide mix of water. I put that one. I really make sure that I spray all of them and I let it dry for now. And then you can put the pan on them for a few hours until it dry. Then it's the time you're repotting them. You pot this in the fresh new pot. Yeah, that's it. Just only the roots area, not the other side. So I just leave this for now here, and I make sure once they are dried, then I'm gonna repot them. Want to go there? So I'm gonna put something on here so it won't get thing for the plants, something like that. Or you can lay it down flat so it won't be disaster. Okay, I'm just show the other one now. I'll just put this, I remove it now. See, this another one, the same thing orchid. It's just too much. Oh, still not clear. Anyhow, here it is. I snapped accidentally some of that here, the baby one, but that's alright. It will grow back again. There's only one left, but it's okay. It's still pretty good. Look guys, it's still pretty good. And this is how it look like after I spray with the hydrogen peroxide, just to remove and release whatever insect here or whatever bacteria that carry on them, especially the rotten one. So I make sure I really give them a good spray, and it already did. And now it's dry after I give him some few hours of pan, a few minutes of pan. Make sure that it dried up. Okay, that's it. And I give it a bit more dry and before I repotting them in the new pot. Okay, so it's gonna be the part 2 of this guys, to repotting this. And I really actually didn't expect how really a lot of rats in the bottom. So I was wondering why it turned yellow in the real pot from the shop, from this one, the small pot, medium pot. It makes me wonder why the leaves it turned kind of not so healthy and not happy, you know. It was falling off, 2 of them actually. A week ago it was fall off on me and yellowing, and it turned yellow. So I was thinking, what's happening here? It's really time to repot, you know. You can just leave it there and until it's died on you. So if you want your orchid to keep it alive, you have to transfer them in the new pot. Give them fresh media, give them really good inspection like what I did. So that's the actual looking of our orchids now from the farm, from the orchid farm that we bought online. Yeah, and oh, actually guys, I'm gonna say this to you. If you notice their roots, it look like pretty much like a cymbidium orchids. Pretty much the cymbidium orchids, they don't need a clear pot on them. They actually hide in the normal soil, rich soil or whatever. You can mix it with the orchid bark mix too. Yeah, the cymbidium one, they look really pretty much same with the orchid or cymbidium orchid roots. but the cymbidium orchids, they're more brownish. This one is a bit lighter. See? Glad I repot. Glad I really inspect this today. Okay guys, the repotting of this, because I let it dry for now from the hydrogen peroxide that I gave them. I let them dry for a while, and as I said, the part 2, it's gonna be the actual repotting, or what kind of pot that we choose to them. The same media that I'm gonna use, but the repotting, I'm gonna show this to you after it's dried up. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and just always taking care, everybody. Orchid lover here in Australia, and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, if you like the video, so I can make more in the future as well. And make sure to, if you are not subscribed in our channel yet, make sure you do subscribe, and we really appreciate you guys. And please do the notification bell to on, make it on, so you can update for our newest video that I'm downloading in the future soon. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate your effort, guys, and I hope you learned something from this today. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Have a good day. Bye bye.